This is Dame Eleanor, and today we're harvesting potatoes in the garden. Come along with me. Let me turn the camera around. Just look at all the red potatoes. And then over here we have some Yukon Golds and some more reds. There are more over in here, and I think they're also red and Yukon Golds. Somewhere in here are some russets, and I'm hoping that we'll discover some of those today. So just getting started on this, and I'll come back to you when we get a little farther along and we can see. And look at there, look at the size of that. We've got, I think, more white potatoes on this side. So we'll dig around in here and see what we've got from here. But it's coming along, you see. Okay, and back to the potatoes. I've got 2 tubs over there. Swing around slowly. My little fig, what needs transplanting, and my stalks, which also need transplanting. I've got another tub over there, another tub here, one there, and one back here that I'm working on. And this is the potato bed, and it's just abundant. I don't think I'm going to be eating anything but potatoes for the rest of my life. After a couple of hours of patiently working through this bed, although I've ruined my manicure, this is what we have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tubs of white potatoes. I think those are about half and half russets and Yukon Gold, and then we have little red potatoes, and we've got 2 very funny carrots and some other lovely. Look at the size of those carrots. I mean that potato right there. This is my hand for scale. It's enormous. And then this one, and then we got some lovely fresh strawberries, excuse me. And I just want to show you, take a trip through the tomatillo forest. Look at this. They're like jewels. Look here. It's absolutely beautiful. And you can see the little pods. See? They're kind of like little lanterns. See them hanging down? Aren't those sweet? And bees are still busily going along. I'm going to just let these go. I had no idea this was going to get this big. This is easily 5 feet by 5 feet. But I'm going to let it go because I love tomatillos, and the bees are still loving this for the other things that have died down and don't have any blossoms anymore. So it looks like we're going to have a good harvest. I come out once in a while and give them a little squeeze, a little grope. I feel quite embarrassed. Excuse me, pardon me, sir or madam, as the case may be. Anyway, I think that's very funny. And the poor garlic and shallot bed. Winter flower, they've come back. I'm going to have to wait another year, but who knows what we may have. You see over here, there's a little bee right up under there. Can you see him working in, you see her working in the yellow flowers. And look at my pumpkin plant. I mean, this is unbelievable. It has gone this way, all the way over to where the hose is, and I had to pile it up here to get it out of my way so that I could get the wheel buggy in. But look over there, you see on the fence, we have pumpkins hanging on the fence. I couldn't be more delighted. And there's 2 more up here, way at the very, where are you? The very end. You see those little swellings? Those are going to be pumpkins. And the leaves are starting to die back. My big pumpkin, one of my big pumpkins is down here. Can you see him? Hiding amongst the bushes. He's getting lovely color of orange, but he's still quite fresh. And then there's one in here. You see down there, I've got a number of them on the ground who are now rearranged. Teensy tiny ones there. Rearranged because I had to get this out of the way. But you see this one hiding down in here amongst the powdery mildew. That poor guy has gotten himself wedged under the bench. Oh, there's somebody way back in there to us, you know, and two other big ones back there. Oh, and a great one back here, great big one back here. He looked like he might already have come off the vine. I wonder if I can get over there. Now, this is my little Olympic fig tree, and he's coming along very handsomely. And he's going to be transplanted into a much bigger pot, but I'm going to leave him here right now. I keep having to pull him up periodically because his little bottom roots want to attach to the soil down there, but I don't want him doing that. So I'm going to have to dig him up so that I can put him in his bigger pot and transfer him to the garage for over winter. Look at my rhubarb. Is this not incredible? These leaves are incredible. These, look at this. Can you see? And down in there, masses and masses of great thundering stalks of rhubarb. It's like the primeval forest. So, sorry about the jiggling around. So that's going to be the next thing I'm going to need to harvest. So I can take all of this down and clean that up. So I think that's enough adventures for in the garden today. The strawberry vines are being very productive. They don't mind the garlic being in there with them one bit. And I've been drying the rosemary and the herbs in my kitchen. I know it looks a bit, well, it looks more than a bit disorganized. It looks a lot disorganized because it sort of got away from me this year. But that's right, my peas didn't cup. We'll do better next year. Look over there. Those are parsnips and carrots that have gone literally berserk and are at least 5 feet tall, if not farther, but they're sitting in a 2-foot high box, so that can't tell anything from that. But anyway, look at my sage. Lush, gorgeous. And I kind of like it wild like this in little ways, except I can't get through. And then this is thyme, and it looks like it's gone to seed a bit too. Maybe that's just the cilantro. No, I think the thyme is fine. Oh, this is cilantro. Yes, I think that's the thyme. I need to take some of that in to dry, and I need to cut back the artichoke because we've already got new growth started down here. And then we've got some over here, and then over there. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's the thyme. I don't know what this is, but it's an herb, I know. So I need to take that up, and those, I don't know what those are. Those may be volunteer parsnips for all I know. So anyway, that's all for today from Dame Eleanor. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll give you further updates as we go along. Have a blessed day.